How could this collaboration, public-private, help in fighting cyber threats? And where do you see room for improvement in these collaborations?
Yes, that's a topic that's been talked about recently because there's a thought that some industries there's not enough collaboration here with the public sector, not providing enough threat intelligence data and stuff like that. I think again, I think going back, I think the big role of government is particularly that it has the ability to understand through its networks and U.S. certain other places where the problems are, what needs to be patched, what the threats are out there, and it's able to provide that to the private sector in a timely manner. But I think where it needs to expand, I think, is in a close cooperation and maybe recommendation of what tools are used for security and where the gaps and vulnerabilities may be in some of these companies. And it's almost acting as a managed service, but I think because of as I mentioned earlier, the threats from state-sponsored actors are so much more difficult to defend against for companies and particularly critical infrastructure alone that they need to go in and it needs to be a stronger partnership to look at where they could bolster these defenses and how they can do it and not just threat intelligence but actually provide recommendations for the right tools to orchestrate and where they need to measures they need to take for their incident response, etc. So I think the government has a lot of expertise. Can't be everywhere, but I think it needs to definitely be a stronger public-private partnership, for particularly in the United States here, but everywhere.